Yeah, I think this is the problem. Good, fix that. What? Oh, hey everybody, it's me, Mr. Carver. I'm just fixing this computer here. Had a little bug in it, so I had to really get into it. Sometimes you got to get into the computer in order to fix it. Here, let me just crawl out real quick. Okay, all right, there we go. Hey, today for computer science, we're going to be talking about how technology might make us feel. You see, when we're surfing around online or doing things on the internet, we might see things that make us feel happy. We might see things that make us feel sad. We might even see things that make us feel weird or confused or curious. So what we're going to do is talk about what can we do when we have those feelings when we're using technology, and what can we do about those. All right, I hope you're ready. It's a pretty fun assignment that we've got today, so let's get started. All right, today we're going to be talking about how technology makes me feel. Technology, while really cool, can make you feel a wide range of emotions. Some emotions are good, and some we might have to talk through with an adult. So we're going to kind of think about how that all the devices that we use can kind of make us feel. Why is it important to listen to your feelings when using technology? Well, when you're using technology, you have the whole world that you can have access to. The internet connects everything and anything, and it also connects things that maybe you're not used to connecting to. As you grow up and search the web and get connected all over the globe to people that you didn't even know existed, you're going to have feelings. You're going to have feelings in your gut that kind of say, is this good or is this bad? Is this right or is this not? And understanding those feelings will help you be a good digital citizen so that you can navigate the web successfully. So that's why we're talking about that. Let me ask you this. How do you feel when you've spent too much time inside on a rainy day or maybe on a snowy day? It's just kind of like, oh, do you feel like bored? Do you feel cooped up? Do you feel like you're missing your friends? Those are all feelings that you might have when you are spending too much time like inside. Those are the same kind of feelings that you might have when you are going to be dealing with technology or using tech, and even if you're using tech too much. Okay, I'm going to have a couple of scenarios here, some things that might happen when we're using technology, and we're going to think about what might happen if you come across it and what it might make you feel. All right, let's take a look at this scenario. Let's think about the feelings what we might have, okay? So let's say you are looking for pictures of hearts, and so you do a search on love, but you end up on a site that looks like it's for grown-ups. Here's an example. What if we typed in love and we got a picture that popped up that was like this? Ew, they're kissing! Yuck! Ah! You know, when I see that, I might feel a little weird. Maybe like, oh, it might be funny. I might feel silly and giggly. Or it might feel kind of strange. It's like, oh, I don't want to see a picture of people kissing. Gross. Okay? How do you feel if you would go somewhere and you were ended up on a site and you're like, ooh, this looks like it's not for me. This looks like it's a site for adults. What does that make you feel like? So if you're like me and it's kind of like, you get a weird feeling, you want to make sure that you get away from that site quickly. But if you think it might be something that an adult should probably know about, I know that you're not going to get in trouble if you tell an adult, oh, I accidentally went here and I didn't like it, so I got off. That's what adults want to hear, that you may have seen something, but you knew to get away from it or get off of it, especially if it's something you're like, I don't think I need to be looking at a picture of people kissing and things like that. Okay? So those are feelings that you might have. Let's take a look at another example of a situation where you might have some feelings. So it says you're watching a show that's supposed to be for kids, but then there's a character that's really scary that you don't like. Ah! This is Darth Vader. He's from Star Wars. Sometimes that's scary. He's kind of a scary guy. He's a bad guy in Star Wars. So what would happen if you're watching the show and when you get kind of scared? What do you feel like? Ooh, I feel uncomfortable. I feel like I don't want to continue watching. I feel scared even if I know it's a TV show. What should I do? Well, I'd probably, again, always talk to an adult about it. Or if you're with other people and they're all watching the show and liking it, I mean, maybe you can go do something else and get away from that situation. Point is, if you're feeling something on the inside, your feelings are true. They're good. You need to listen to them. If it makes you uncomfortable and it makes you feel something that you don't like, you should probably look for a way to stop that. Uncomfortable is a feeling where you might be a little bit mixed between hurt and worried or awkward or strange. Those are uncomfortable feelings. It doesn't mean that it's wrong. It might mean that you've just never experienced it before, that you don't know how to act, that you're unsure of whether something is okay or not. And that's where talking to a parent or an adult can really help you figure out if that uncomfortable feeling is something that is okay or not. Okay. All right. So here's what we're gonna do. How do you feel after using technology? A lot of times that depends, I think, too, on how long you've used it. Sometimes when you use it for just a little bit, it feels like, good, yeah, this is great. I know that sometimes I feel tired after I get done using technology, especially if I've used it for a really long time. My head hurts and my shoulders ache and even my eyes kind of water a little bit. Those are all things I feel as well. Okay. What we're going to do today is we're going to try to identify a couple of emotions. We're going to use these emojis here, okay? We have happy and curious, uncomfortable, and frustrated. I think I ran these off for you. I think I did. Pretty sure I did. I hope I did. Anyway, if you do have this sheet of paper with you, you can go ahead and color these emoji sticks, these emoji things right here, kind of color them in any way that you want. Happy, we know, is a happy feeling that makes us all feel good inside. Frustrated, we've talked about that. Frustrated is kind of like you're angry and upset and you wish things could be different because you're not getting your way. Uncomfortable, that's the word we just talked about. That's kind of like I don't know how to think at this point. I don't know what my feelings are. I'm not sure if this is good or if this is bad. And then this curious one right here, this curious one is like, I wonder what that's about. That's a curious face. Here, let's try this. I'm going to point to this one, happy face. Can you make a happy face? Yeah. Can you make this frustrated face? What about an uncomfortable face? What kind of face would you make if you're uncomfortable? What about a curious face? Curious. Interesting. Curious. All right. So what we're going to do is we're going to play a game with these emotions. And these games will help us go through these steps. We're going to pause. If we see something, if we feel something, pause. We're going to think about what our feelings are and what to do next. And then if you're feeling unsafe, unhappy, or unsure, we'll ask. We'll get help from an adult. Okay. So these are the faces that you can make. Or if I did run the sheet off for you, these are the emotions, the emojis that you can tap. So you can tap these emojis after you've colored them if you feel this way. And everyone's going to kind of feel a different way. So you've got happy, and if you don't have this, you can show me happy. You can show me curious. That's weird. I'd like to learn more. Awkward, uncomfortable feeling. I don't know what the right thing to do is. Frustrated means I'm angry and I wish things would be different. And if there's something else that you think you'd feel, that's that last one that you can decide for yourself what do you want to do with that one. Okay, let's go through. I'm going to put that back up there and I'm going to give you some situations that we're going to think about. We're going to pause and think, and how would we respond? Here we go. All right, so here's the situation. You're really into learning about cheetahs, the animal. You found a great website just for kids with lots of information about cheetahs and really cool pictures. How would you feel? Either tap the thing that you'd feel or show you the face. How would you feel? I'd be like this. That's my happy face. I'm like, yeah, I just found everything that I wanted. That's perfect. How did you respond? Let's see another one. Let's say you're watching funny videos of a cat for almost an hour, but that means that you missed your chance to go play with your friends outside. Maybe they all went sledding and you didn't get to. How would you feel then? How might I feel frustrated? Because it didn't go my way. I wanted something and I didn't get it. Maybe I'd feel sad. Sometimes that happens too when I'm on my technology too much. How would you feel? Here's another one. Your grandma lives really far away, but every Sunday, you and her get to video call, FaceTime, to stay in touch. How does that make you feel? Makes me feel happy. You can tap the happy emoji or show me the happy face. Yeah, that'd be great. Let's do another one. You're playing a game on a tablet, and it stops working. You're out of battery. How does that make you feel? Makes me feel like this. Frustrated. No, I was so close to beating the level. Anybody else feel frustrated? Yeah, I do. What about this one? You're at a park with your mom, dad, adult, whoever, and you want them to watch a cool trick that you keep doing. You're like, yeah, I just did this cool trick. But they're on their phone texting, and they don't look up all the time. How does that make you feel? I also feel annoyed at that one. Come on, get off your phone. That's how I feel. How do you feel? Let's do this one. You're watching online videos on YouTube, but all those ads keep popping up, and it seems like those ads are kind of for like grown-up stuff. How does that make you feel? It would make me feel kind of uncomfortable. Ooh. If I see these ads, sometimes even on TV, these ads pop up, and it's like, I don't know what that is. I don't know if this is good or bad. It kind of makes me want to look away. That's what I feel like. All right, last one. You've been playing on your tablet for a really long time, and your parent tells you it's time to stop. What do you feel? Sometimes I might feel frustrated. I really like playing it. Sometimes I might be relieved, though. Whew, because if it was a really long time, I might need a break. Well, there are lots of ways that we can feel when we're on technology. I have a video that I'm going to show you right now, and I'd like you to watch along with me. And this video does a really good job of kind of showing us and thinking about all these different feelings. So let me go ahead and turn it on.
Technology, it's fun, it's neat. It makes me feel really sweet. But then sometimes it makes me blue. Do you ever feel that way too? When I'm happy, I say woohoo. When I'm sad, I say boo-hoo. When I feel my feelings, I share them too. Whatever I'm feeling, I say it to you. When I feel unsure or not okay, I pause and think and ask away. I find a grown-up and I say, can you help me find my way?
All right, so that is a good reminder for us about what we can do. Oops. All right, that is our activity for today. Now, if you've got some time left over, you can ask your adult if it's okay for you to get on the One for First Grade page. That's what the rest of us are doing here at school. You'll have some free choice time for 10 or 15 minutes or so that you can go to my website, go to the One for First Grade, and choose one of those games there. Again, ask your adult first if that's okay and for how long you can play, because we don't want to play for too long. And sometimes, especially being on the remote learning, you might be on it for a long time. You might need a break, and that's fine too. The next time we get together, week 11, that's the last time that you'll have computer science for the semester. I've got an activity, again, prepared for you to kind of wrap things up that we've been doing. And then after next time, not this time, but not next time, but the time after that, you'll actually switch back to STEM. And I know Mr. White's looking forward to seeing you again. Anyway, I will see you next week for week 11, and I look forward to that. All right, see you then, everybody.